Hey YouTube. So today with this video I want to talk about a possible storage solution for your bikes. I've been thinking about bike storage a little bit lately because we're moving in 2 weeks and we're going to be losing a little bit of square footage on our new apartment. So I decided to figure out a way to more efficiently store my bikes. And I got on the internet and ordered last week a new bike rack to hold both my bikes, and I wanted to go ahead and show that to you guys and talk about it a little bit. Okay, so this is the storage rack that I bought. This is by the company The Art of Storage, and it is as you can see, a 2-bike storage rack, and they call this model the Donatello. This is the simplest model in their line, and I believe that the full retail price on it is around $60 or so. I picked it up on bikenashbar.com last week on just one of their blitz sales and got it for $42 if I recall correctly, and got free shipping as well. So I was actually debating between this model and they have another model up from this one that's about $20 more expensive, and I believe they call that one the Michelangelo. But I decided to go with this one. It's a little bit simpler of a design, and I felt like it was a little bit less intrusive, and that's kind of what I was going for, was the least intrusive storage solution I could find to store my bikes inside my next apartment. So I've actually already taken it out of the box and assembled it, so let me go ahead and show it to you and show you how it works, and I'll put the bikes up on it, and so you guys can see how everything works. Okay, so here's the rack all assembled. It's kind of tall, so I can't really get it in one frame, but as you can see, it's just a fork at the bottom that goes into a single rod up to the top, which actually curves into the wall. And at the end of each of the ends of it, there are these little rubber knobs at the top. It's to protect the wall, and at the bottom just to keep it from slipping on your floor. It's put together really easy. It probably took me 10 minutes out of the box to get it all unwrapped and put together. Comes with the tools you need. It's just these, they slide into each other, and it's just these 4 or 5 little Allen bolts you screw it in. And then it comes with these 4 arms that are adjustable on the height and width, so you can kind of decide where you want those. And just with these arms, talk about them a little bit. I was really happy with the rubber ends. I was a little bit worried about them being maybe a little abrasive or just kind of cheap rubber, but no, it's really soft, and I think it'll be great for the bikes. So the way these work is you set the height with these rubber washers. If you can see the little black rubber washer in there, and that keeps them from sliding down. And then these arms actually twist onto the main body, and just they come on and off fairly easily. So they just slide on and off like that. So I just kind of wrap it around and twist it on just like that. And one thing that I have noticed on these is I did push through one of the rubber ends, so I don't know if that's a problem on these, but I mean, it didn't seem to be too big of a problem because these are rubber coated here, and I just pushed through one of the ends right here, and I kind of had to modify it a little bit right there, as you can see. So that bothered me a little bit, but not enough to return it at this point. So you can't notice it once it's up on the wall. But now I'll go ahead and throw the bikes up there and show you how it works with the bikes on it. Okay, so now to go ahead and show the bikes up on the rack. Stand back as far as I can. I think it looks really, really, really good. As you guys can see, it just holds one bike on top of the other. And like I said, it's the weight of the bikes pushing down the arms that press the bottom knobs into the floor and then push the top into the wall. And it's pretty secure. I will go ahead and just shake it a little bit here to show you. So if I just kind of pull this out against the wall, let's see if I can get a better angle. If I pull it out against the wall a little bit and just kind of let go, it just goes, the bikes push it straight back into the wall. So it's pretty secure. I am going to end up using that security strap at the top in my new place. Like I said, I've got a young daughter who doesn't quite understand things yet, and she may or may not one day bump the wheel or grab it or something, and I really don't want the bikes or her to get hurt, so I'm going to strap that down. So if you got a dog or kids or something, it might be a good idea. If it's just you in an apartment by yourself, then I wouldn't even bother. So that is how it works. Let me go ahead and give you a side view as well. It's really non-intrusive, the design of the whole thing, so I really like how it works. There is two issues that I did have with it, and I did come up with two solutions. So let me go ahead and talk about those now as well. The first was that both of my bikes have external cable routing. So if your bikes have internal cable routing, this probably won't bug you nearly as much. But I didn't want the cable being pressed up against the frame every time I hung it, scratching up my frame. And I'm kind of just OCD about the aesthetics of my bikes, so I wanted to protect that, and I just wrap a cloth, just kind of lay it over the cable every time I hang it up. And that's my solution to having the cable rub on the frame, and I just did that with both of them. It's not really visible, so it doesn't bug me at all. The other thing is on the wheels and the frame, you can see I've got these straps installed. These did not come with the stand. I made these just so it stops the handlebars and wheel from sliding off to the side. It takes up less space this way, and it looks a lot better. So what these straps are made out of, I just actually cut them from a roll of this Velcro one wrap, and I got this at Walmart. It was like $7, so it's a little expensive, but it works really well. So it's like a double-sided Velcro, and I put the soft side in, and just wraps around on itself. So it's real simple to use. So and it holds really well. But let me go ahead and pull that off and just let you guys see what happens when that's not installed, to just show you kind of why I was bothered. As you can see, the wheel automatically rolls forward. It can brush against the wall at some points and get dirt on the wall. It just takes up more space, and it doesn't look nearly as good. So I'm going to go ahead and put that strap back up there. Okay, so yeah, they're really easy to get on and off. You just cut the right lengths depending on the depth of your wheel, and it works really, really well. So I hope this video was helpful for those of you looking for a storage solution. I think it's going to work really well for me. And thank you for those of you who've been subscribing lately. I appreciate that. It helps me out a little bit in getting my channel going. And for those of you who are interested, a little bit later today I'm going to start working on another video. Flying to Utah for a wedding, and I want to bring one of my bikes, and I don't want to have to pay the airlines. So I'm going to attempt to break down one of the bikes, pack it in a small enough box to actually fly it as a check bag. So I will kind of do a video of that and walk you guys through that process and let you know if it works. So again, thank you guys for watching, and have